Hey, my name is Hannah. You don't know me, or rather, since the audience of this video is probably going to be made up of people who've met me in person, you might as well know me. But for the strangers, here's a few things about myself. I am German, I am a quarter century old, I am also a working 3D artist. I made minis for Turnip, Etherpunk, and Necropolis 28. I'm also working on my own game called Respiria 28. It's kind of a post-apocalyptic fantasy, like Narnia meets Mad Max. This is really nice, I should go outside more often. Ironically, my hermit hobby has brought me to the forest. Anyway, I wanted to create a small space for me to share my different hobbies with people. I used to do a lot of Warhammer related kit bashing, painting, homebrewing and modeling and printing. But I have been slowly falling out of love and out of touch with the hobby, and I was never really that much into the community before. Time is precious and I'm a ball of chaos and stress. And then earlier this year, I was invited to join Camping Kitbash by the amazing Tina Fielding. He's got a knife! It was an incredible 3-day event hosted in the beautiful city of Ghent in Belgium. This was genuinely a life-changing experience for me. It was a whole weekend of pure creativity and also inclusivity. I had a lot of fun.
Put your hand over it.
That was the model. Oh look, there's bits of him coming out. The orb survived.
Any last words?
I'm very happy. This one was very spectacular compared to the other one. I chopped, kitbashed and splattered paint for the first time in ages, and I met so many amazing people. I even completed the social bingo and was knighted for it. So that's a thing. I think when I got home, I couldn't help myself but just continue working on things. And this is where the subject of this video comes into play. I decided to join Monster Bash 6. I saw this as a great opportunity to get deeper into the hobby again, and more importantly, the community of it all. Originally, I just wanted to take some pictures for Instagram or maybe even do a time-lapse. But somehow I ended up in a Discord hangout with, among many amazing people, Trent from Miscast and Nick from Niche Crafts. They were doing their own card pull. I took this opportunity to get my card prompts straight from the source.
Ready, and...
I decided to record my screen both just in disbelief, but also just so I can remember what the cards pulled were. And this whole situation kind of made me decide to make this video here, dumb as it may be. I got a variety of quite specific but also unfortunate cards, including a very cool one from Terran of Conjured Craft, who I met in Ghent. And that damn toilet.
Oh, that's a killer toilet.
At first I tried sketching the concept, doing my very best to make the toilet not a toilet. Inspired by Trent holding it upside down, I was like, oh yeah, this could be something else. Like, there's maybe not the toilet, but I guess in the end it just ended up as a toilet again, so I'm not sure how well that went. Upon returning, I really hated the design and so decided to just wing it instead. For this I used ShapeLab, my 3D software of choice when it comes to organic stuff. I didn't have much time for the project because I was traveling for most of October. But that is why I decided to go digital in the first place. As you can see, ShapeLab is a VR sculpting program. It is a bit clunky, but there is really no faster way for me to unload my brain in 3D space. I worked on it for a few days, on and off, until I was reasonably happy and sufficiently short on time. From there, I dropped the guy into Blender, my program of choice for everything else. I rigged him, posed him, and cut him up for 3D printing. Then I added a mess of supports real fast and ran to my printer. A true problem child located responsibly in the garden shed right next to the sauna. I prayed to whoever would listen that this print won't fail again, and then I waited. There doesn't seem to be anything stuck to the map. Well, that's new. It is surprisingly promising. Oh, I think the video is saved. Yeah, it's like the first non-print failure in like 2 months, so very convenient. Yes, let's be responsible about it, and I meet you inside again. This is transparent. It probably doesn't look like anything right now, but it seems perfect. So I will just try to free it. Not a good start. I'm actually genuinely amazed that this worked, because I felt like I was kind of half-assing it, but I will try to still learn from my mistakes, even though they didn't have any consequences. Okay, well, I guess I did make one mistake, but that is fine. I forgot the pin on the head. Yeah, there's literally only one side of it. Just going to drill into it a bit and then try to connect them. Yeah, I mean the arms at least have the pins, so that's something. That is so much nicer than what I'm used to. I always tell people about my broken printer, and then when I try to do something, it always works. I guess I should probably complain more than... Okay. I'm a bit worried that the hexagon cracking pattern on the creature will not be visible, which will kind of mean that Terran's card will not be like included in the finished build, which would be very regrettable. So I think I'm probably just going to paint it on again. Cleaning out the bowl. Here you can see results. Yeah, I don't really like transparent resin, but it's very reliable usually. I don't get nearly as many misprints with transparent resin as I do with gray. This is definitely going to topple over, like the weight is completely messed up, but we'll see. I should have really hollowed it out, but I guess I was kind of hurrying too much. I don't know, I'm just happy it's not damaged in any way. I think this is going to be nice. Okay, let's cure this. sorry for not making the creative part of this project more of a prominent feature in the video, but the reason for this is that at the point where I was still modeling, I was not entirely sure that I would even make this. And then when I was like, okay, I'm going to make a video now, the thing was like almost done. So I only had like half a screen recording. So yeah, I think next time I will probably have more footage of the digital part, since I am a 3D artist. I think it's fun that this video is still somehow kind of crafty, even though I am making a digital model. I'm kind of overcompensating on the production angle to make it as traditional and analog as possible, just because it's about 3D modeling.
Long time no see. You might be able to tell that I changed the process of editing and filming this multiple times during the creation process. I hope it's not irritating. We are now coming up on painting, so it's almost done. I didn't have any spur of the moment voiceover for this part. I struggled my way to a dirty green sludgy color scheme. I'm not entirely happy with it. I tried saving it with the inclusion of a few painted surface details. I think that somewhat worked. The base turned out very basic. It's literally just the Citadel basing kit, nothing additional. Also from this kit came the decision to foam up the mouth. Not sure what the lore behind that would be, though. I'm kind of conflating dishwashers, toilets, and washing machines for some reason. I guess it has some kind of acidic spit that manifests as like foamy water. I think it's fun. But that was the last step, so here's the thing. That's a long recording. I'm not actually sure if the creation at the center of this video really justifies its existence. It is not my best work, but I don't think that is the point, really. The idea was to just do it and make something and be somewhat visible about it, because I think one of the nicest things for me about Camping Kitbash was just how queer it was and how normal that felt. Just kind of not being forced to think about my identity for like 3 days was very nice, and I really want to have that feeling more and hope that other people, especially in this case inside of the hobby, can also have this feeling more. I just used to be on my own and didn't really show my face that much, and then for reasons I was pretty scared to do so. This kind of showed me that it doesn't have to be that way. I really appreciate that. So I hope that by me showing my face and putting very low effort into my voice and how it sounds, you can kind of see it is okay. You should really make your own things. I encourage you to just go ahead and do it. If you have a camera and, I don't know, a nice forest, please make something. I would be very excited to see it, even if it is just a slightly underwhelming toilet monster. I hope this was not embarrassing and hard to watch. I would really like to see you again. So thanks for watching. This was a very unnecessarily elaborate first video. I hope I'm not setting the bar too high for me in the future, because I think this might not be sustainable, but it was very fun. So please make something and I will keep going.